Hello everyone, it's me, Chaff Commander Coffee, back with another episode in my Realism Invictus guide series. Well, we're coming out of the guide part, we're just sort of playing the game now, but we did cover something that was very important, which I did want to cover in this series, which is warfare, especially defensive warfare, because I feel a lot of people who struggle with the game will find that their first war is that they're having declared war on them, not the other way around. They're not declaring war on other civs. If you're declaring war on other civs, you'll probably win, because you don't start wars you can't win. That's like just a basic rule of thumb. So yeah, we're just going to carry on as we were, cutting the Koreans down to size and just really building our civilization up, because we're lacking a little bit. A weaver shop would be really handy. I do need to improve my economy. I don't want to build a farm over that cottage. I'll build another mine though, because this place has a lot of opportunity for mines. Can't drain those swamps yet. We'll need to get mill machinery or something ridiculous like that. Oh, we need to go rebuild those pigs that got smashed down in the fighting. I'm gonna go do that. We have 500,000 people living in our empire. It's impressive. But we need to make sure that 500,000 people aren't going to die of epidemics. So let's see. You can go back to a production focus, because I need to start building lots and lots of troops. You don't have any epidemic chance, so you can just stay on production for now. My capital has no epidemic chance, needs to stay on production. You don't have any epidemics, so you could probably grow. Yeah, minus 2.5, so you can grow a few more times. And you could probably swap over to a food focus if possible. It's not going to be possible, is it? Have this cav move out to get rid of that archer. Don't know where that barbarian archer's gone, but we could probably get rid of him. There we go. Just get some more experience for our units. Okay, so just going to continue to build up. Mech LA has got a barracks now, so it can start building some actual proper units. But our economy is also something we need to concern ourselves with. And we'll get a... I think the cavalry provide recon bonuses, do they? Let's see. I might not need hunters. Provides mobility. Okay, so we will need a hunter for recon aid, because that gives things like, you know, good stuff like first strikes and stuff. Let's go 10% versus land units. I'm sure I have to drop all those units there. We're going to need some siege weapons as well, so probably build that and then get well, let's build a couple of rams. They only take a turn, so, or at least one of them takes a turn. We'll get a couple of rams and move them down to Mech LA. Oh, Koreans have declared war on the Carthaginians. Well, we must go help our Carthaginian brothers in arms. So what we're going to do is we're simply going to invade Korea again once our peace deal expires. So we're going to move over to Yeomhae. Okay, we cancelled our peace deal. That's good. So we're going to move over here and take this city out as well. So we're basically going to double team Korea, because they're being very silly. Monarchy. Now monarchy is something we could do if we want more and more units, or more and more cities rather. I don't think we're going to take it just yet, but it's something we will definitely keep in mind. Is it worth taking Yeomhae? It's not a terrible spot for a city. It's got iron and gems, it's got plenty of floodplains as well for food. And here's the thing, I did just get a great artist. Now, great artists are great because you can use them to like pop a bunch of culture in a city, and then that city will not have loads and loads of issues from wanting to return to the motherland. Let's get some more codgers up. And you're going to come down and start building that road back, because we lost a lot of our road network. And you have now finished those pigs, so you can just carry on building this road network as well. Walls in all cities. No. Oh, we need to build classical art before we can get that, which requires more libraries. What could you could get dualism. It's a totally useless tech. Well, I'm gonna move you down to here. Might get a new city up actually. I think we can probably we can't support almost our armies in the field, but we could in theory support a new city. Korean spies have been stumbled upon. It's a nuisance. Oh, there's one of their workers that we're going to capture. A library. You don't really need a library, but Potter's Workshop wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for you. You're growing quite quickly, so we'll get you a smokehouse. I've got another worker. Let's get these plantations sorted out. You get the one right next to them. Some more resources to trade. Okay, we're going to just jump straight on top of them. On top of their iron. Yeah, they've only got 2 bowmen here. Only got 2 bowmen. So we're going to give our cavalry unit, we're going to give them patrols to be able to beat enemy skirmishers. We're going to raid that iron mine and jump back on top of our army. Okay, so this artist, I'm actually going to have him join Mech LA because I want that city to have size 3 borders to deter other civs from coming near the city or building cities close to it. Lighthouse isn't the worst thing in the world for you. I'm going to give my recon units probably first strikes. Helps quite a lot when attacking. You can just wait. We're just going to just dump everyone at the city. Yeah. I'm just going to burn it. Hey Korea, do you want peace? You want peace, Korea? Yeah, you do. Adopt tribalism. Oh, okay. I'll take 120 gold. Seems good. Oh, we got a free worker as well. That's really nice, actually. That's something I'm very fond of. Slaves in my empire are free. Damn straight they are. We don't have slavery. We don't need slavery. Let's grab cover because they're getting quite a lot of archers at this point. Oh, there's some bloody barbarians. Yeah, there's a lot of barbarians now, and they're actually getting the higher rank barbarians. Slightly scary. So this army, I think, is going to grab some more units from Lalabela. So I'm going to just pop them on that fertile soil there. Okay, yeah, we've got barbs coming in all over the place now that we've captured some more land. We should have a militia here, yeah, so you can just get rid of those barbarians, horsemen. And I'm going to just drop a couple of swordsmen, grab these rams, move them there. Grab a couple of swordsmen, go this way, and just guard that. And we'll have this swordsman come with this militia and guard that. I want this guy, and you've got land tactics, so you can move over there. If he comes into my borders that way, I don't mind, because my capital's like actual defender is incredibly good versus barbarians, so he'll be able to just take him out, no problems. Quara could do some more building up. You get this these spices, but I don't want to go too close to those barbarians. Ah, I can spread farms now. Perfect. Right, I can spread some farms over there. Get on that iron. So once we're done building that quarry, we can get that iron back under our control. Forget it. We don't want to convert people just yet. We're busy. I don't think Lalabela needs more farms. I think it's got plenty of river tiles it can use for farms for the time being. This guy made a grave mistake. Yep, sure did. Keep on building that quarry. You can spread irrigation over to there. I could always do with another farm, I suppose. Lalabela could grow. It can't grow anymore, so we're going to move it back over to production. Well, it can grow. Once it gets a smokehouse, we'll be able to grow again, so... Okay. Mech LA. We're going to need some more units. Let's get a couple more swordsmen. Try and keep our men in our borders, because otherwise they're costing us more upkeep. Now, we do have a lot of money banked up, but it's not like a huge amount. Oh, okay, our unit just got a free heal. Random events. Probably get this swordsman to come down and take that warrior out. Have him guard that tile and have this guy guard that one. You don't need a library, you need barracks, because you have a lot of production. I'd love to get some more troops on the front lines here. I'm going to give you barbarian killing. Just kill that barbarian. I'm going to leave some of these troops around here to guard my iron and things. It's an important city, we need to keep protected. Let's get another hunter. I do need another library, to be fair, because I can get classical art then, which is handy. Over here, though, ooh, Lalibela could do with the heroic epic, though. That would be quite good. Because this city's all well and good, but it's a bit far away. It's fine for building cavalry, I suppose. I'll tell you what, actually, we'll build a stables, and then I'll think about getting some more like cavalry from my Mech LA, which is my far-off city. These two workers need to get a road built over to that iron. You can get land tactics. How many men have you got? 7. You could do with 2 more. So one can come down here. Okay, you can just fortify and healed. You guys need a road to that iron. We hadn't finished building the mine, so the mine will have some turns already saved onto it. So we'll get that done. And I think once we start building, once we get the Kiom Seong Day built, I don't even know where the Incans are. I'd rather not make any enemies though, and we have got loads and loads of spices, so I'm not too bothered about giving them some spices. Okie dokie. So once the Kiom Seong Day is built, I'll probably call the episode there. So it'll be quite a short episode, but we'll be able to start building units that require iron as their resource, which is awesome, because iron-based units are just what you need at this stage of the game. And if we didn't have access to iron, we'd be in a very, very shifty position. We'd have to just build our armies pretty much entirely out of horse archers, which is easy for the AI to be able to counter. They just train Spib and you just lose. Courthouse would be nice. We do need to start increasing our economy. But, I mean, if we're going to build the stables, we might as well use the stables and get a couple of horsemen out of it. So, let's increase our amount of cavalry in our armies. Lalibela has still got 1 point it could grow, but it's growing not very quickly. So, it's got a barracks now, though, so we're going to build the Heroic Epic to increase its unit production. And swap it back over to flat production. Could do with another mine. If it had another mine, I think it would be able to produce stuff even faster, so we can get that mine online there. Okay, we got access to iron. That's perfect. So we can actually level these guys up if we wanted. Have we got any really experienced units in this army? He's got cover, so it's probably worth giving him an upgrade. You've got just land tactics, land tactics, land tactics. You're really good versus barbarians, so I think I'll probably move you over this way to guard our iron. Might level them up as well. You've got land tactics, you've got nothing. So I'm going to pull the rams. Oh, don't want to move the workers there as well. Workers could probably build some more mines. Actually, no, you could build a farm over there because that's grassland and it's got an oasis. You can build a... He might be worth upgrading to keep that land protected. These back units over here I don't care about. Cavalry can't upgrade. Okay, I don't think I want to upgrade any more units. We've got a 6 strength swordsman with cover, so he's going to be really good for attacking cities. Axemen tend to be better for attacking cities, but we will get classical arcs, it's handy. Axemen do have increased city attack, not swordsmen, but swordsmen have a higher strength and bonus versus melee units, so they're more consistent as a powerful unit at this stage of the game, so I like the swordsman. And we've hit the medieval era. I can't remember if it's the medieval era that civilization doesn't like. I think it's the Renaissance. When I hit the Renaissance, I'm actually going to have to turn the music off because I'll get copyright claims and all sorts of stuff. I think the medieval era is fine. I can't remember. Actually, you know what? To be on the safe side, I'm actually going to... Give me a second. I'm just going to turn the music off. Audio, music. Sorry about that. But yeah, YouTube does make copyright claims. I think it's on like Baroque music and things like Mozart and stuff like that. I can't really remember, but I get copyright claims on some of my Civ videos. So I'd rather just not have that happen. Anyway, we're in the medieval era by 444 BC, which is, you know, not too bad. I actually am going to research dualism, because otherwise artists that I spawn and things like that, they when I want to pop them for tech, they try and pop for dualism, which is a 2-turn tech, which is not worth it. And he pops for monotheism, which we don't want to pop for either. So we're gonna research some early religious techs to try to give us some more options. You can go over there. Alright, so we can upgrade all of our short swords into African leve now if we want. Which I might do with some of them. I think you can join this army. But we can build African leve now. So basically, peasant servitude gave us access to serfdom, which workers build improvements faster, and we get more food from farms, we can spend gold to finish production. Sounds all good until the peasant revolts happen. You don't want peasant revolts, so I actually prefer to just stay on tribalism until I get free commoners. Call me crazy, but that's what I do. I sometimes take caste system if I'm not going great people, but I'm going great people, so we're staying with tribalism. What was I going to say aside from that? Yeah, we're going to get dualism and then monotheism, I think, and then we might be able to bulb our actual scientists for something useful as opposed to something not useful. Right, you're going to join this army. I think I want a couple more battering rams. How many units have these got? 7 out of 7. They can go up to 10 with only 5% minus. So I'm going to build them the other 3 battering rams, and they are going to probably just smash down some more Korean cities. Train 5 swordsman units. We get a bonus. You will fail this quest if a rival civ completes it first, or if you arrive at the Middle Ages without having met the conditions. Well, you know what? I'm in the Middle Ages, so I'm probably going to fail that quest. Just as a... Oh, bugger, pirate galleys. I forgot this would be a problem. Right, you're going to have to build a trireme, and you're going to have to build a trireme as well, and then you're probably going to have to build, like, at least 2 workboats afterwards. Yeah, so the barbarians start building ships. When you see the barbarians build ships, build, like, a couple of triremes, one for each end of your coast, and just use them to get rid of the barbs. Otherwise, they smash down all your workboats, which is a pain in the ass. What can my scientist bulb for is the question. What can he bulb for? Theocracy. Do I want to discover Christianity? I mean, I might as well. I might as well get more religions. It's not going to hurt, is it? Yeah, go for it. Bam. Okay, so we got theocracy now. So we discovered. Oh no, we got the Islam one. Okay, so we discovered Islam. Oh crap! Yes, right. Totally unplanned, but there you go. Right. So, because we're so far ahead on technology, we have bulbs for Islam. Now, when you get Islam, you get a bunch of these guys. You get like 5 units of Mujahideen, which are incredibly powerful shock cavalry for the era that you get them, and they're dank. So yeah, we love Mujahideen. And now that I have them, we're going to go to war with Korea, and we're also going to convert to Islam, because no, Carthage is still Hindu. Maybe I stay Hindu. Islam is really powerful. Basically, when you capture a city and you follow Islam, Islam will spread there. So Islam's really good if you're going ham. If you're planning on keeping the cities. I'm not necessarily going to keep the cities, so I'll probably just have the Mujahideen as a powerful unit that I've just got 5 of for free suddenly. But we're going to go beat on the Koreans some more because, yeah, screw the Koreans. They declared war on us, and now we're going to brutalize their nation, because that's what we do. I need another mine. Okay, so this army's probably going to start moving out. Probably go for Sangju. They might actually have quite a large force defending Sangju, but actually no, I want the battering rams first. We're probably going to converge all of our units on their capital and just take that out, because, yeah. Mekele could build... courthouse is probably a good idea. Yeah, it saves at 1.5 gold. That's it's a good saving to make. Let's move you down there. The Mujahideen can probably join this army. Let's fortify them and heal them up. Build some more farms. Let's spread farms to Quara. So I'll probably try and spread farms down to Mekele as well. I mean, they're going to have a farm here, so the only problem is I can't build farms on hills, and it's surrounded by 2 hills, so can't get any more farms in that location. Could build a farm here and spread it around. No, is it? Yeah, that's jungle grassland. Yeah, they could do that. They could do that. Right, so yeah, we're going to build a couple of backgrounds. Oh, we found Mehmed of the Turks. Hello. He's not interested in talking with us. Gonda Sharper. And Gonda Sharper's really, really nice. It does give loads of tech as well. But we got the Kiom Seong Day, so we don't need to worry too much about that. We're going to build some... I don't think we actually care about spreading our religion. Not really. Our people are happy enough as it is. Probably get some extra trade routes. That would be nice. That'll help. Oh, no, wait, we can't... Oh, we were 1 turn off building it. Oh, never mind. Oh. Well, we got loads of money now, so we can just, like, bump up our tech like crazy. Gonda is fine for happiness for now. Yeah, we can just bump up our tech for quite some time. But we do need to increase our economy, so the capital could build... Yeah, you could probably build a courthouse, get some more money, get a river dock. The Baylor's building a bunch of battering rams for this army, so they can then go and ruin people. In fact, I'm going to use this money to just level up my army. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to level up you into a swordsman. I'm going to level up you into a... How much are you going to cost? 160, 68? Level up you two into levy. I'm going to level up you into a spearman. I'm going to level you into a spearman because you're really good versus barbs. I'm going to level you into a levy. And then these guys down here. Spearman, and then levy. Levy cheap. And that's used up most of my gold. But we can get currency and things like that. We can get a couple of quick techs before we need to worry about anything like that. Okie dokie. So just wait for these battering rams to be done. This army has got 6 units. It can have another 4. So we're going to grab a bunch of the Mujahideen and put them in the army. Now, the Mujahideen are not the greatest for attacking cities because they are cavalry, which means they do get reduced city strength. But they're still very powerful units, so we still like them. And now we have levy, we have some actual, like, strong, cheap units we can produce, so strong, cheap units is good. You're gonna wait. Do we want to just strike whilst the iron is hot? What would Lord Strongarm do? Sir Strongarm. I bet some of you don't know that reference. Sir Strongarm. Strike whilst the iron is hot! Yeah. Don't listen to Sir Strongarm. Do not listen to Sir Strongarm. Oh, we discovered gems? Nice. We discovered gems. Oh, that's handy. That's going to help our jewelers, actually. Our Romo jewelers. I think I'll get this Mujahideen to just raid, like, improvements, probably. Whilst these 2 armies do actually all the work. I don't want you to build a library, actually. Let's put you to build a... That gives some value. Mech LA could actually really do with an Oromo jeweler. Now it's got a precious mine in its borders. I need to build a precious mine on there, actually. We discovered gems, but we have to change the mine. That's something which is a little bit funky, but it's fine. So it's not that much of a problem. I like to build trade routes before courthouses, just because Oh, I don't need to build 2 workboats, I only need to build 1. And then this guy could build probably a courthouse as well. Make some more money for us. Koreans are a threat to us all. Yeah, go on then. That keeps Carthage happy with us, which we want to do. Because we like Carthage being happy with us. Let's kill those guys. Heal up. Right, Mujahideen, go. Swarm into their lands. This army's going to be a bit behind, but I'll probably send them over to Sangju. They'll go like far afield and go and burn down a city over there. Now we are running out of a lot of money because all our men are in the field now. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, right, it's a good job I noticed that actually, because sometimes this does happen, where all your men in the field means that you don't actually have any money anymore. So we are just like running out of gold. But that's fine. It's fine because we'll sort that out in just a second. We just need to go and capture some Korean cities and plunder their gold. Okie dokie. So we'll capture a few Korean cities and then we'll probably call it for the episode. Oh, you tell me your capital is badly defended? Excellent. Right. Let's spread out the Mujahideen to just burn down some of their improvements for money. I'm going to move 2 Mujahideen onto that tile. And I'm going to move both these cav down onto these sugar there. You can just go down onto the cows. Because it might encourage the spearmen they have to come out and attack. Which would be great. Alright, let's build another plantation. Let's get a precious mine there. Okie dokie. So this city's probably going to get ruined. My Axmite Spearman killed a Barbarian Primitive. Great. Taoism spread. Smash. Bombard the city defences. Smash. Smash. Come down. A couple of workers. And you can build a farm there. I'm not sure why you can. Oh, you can build farms without irrigation, obviously. Dirt. Right, let's get some more farms built then. You are an African trireme. You're going to sit over here on Sentry. Smash their cows down and come down and smash their iron down. That's going to take a while to knock their walls down. Let's just raid their cottages and things. Cause yeah. Oh, that's a village. Nice. They've got a few more actually. It's let's just plunder their lands because we're running out of money. So what better way to make money than plunder all of your opponent's gold? Okay, so raid. Okay, we'll raid that farm. And if they have no source of iron, they can't build any more powerful bowman units. I'm going to move one of the levies out to start knocking these mines down as well. I think my 6 strength levy is enough to defend this stack from other units. Gothang. Okay, right, let's go for Gothang. I don't think you need an aqueduct particularly, but I mean, if you want one, if you really, really want one, now you can build a courthouse. We need money. We need money very badly. We need to sort our economy out. We've had far too long. We've been dicking around, building wonders, but not actually. You can go sit on there. You can come back to the army. You haven't got anything to destroy. You can move back. Okie dokie. So they're going to come down and take Gothang. Knock that to the ground. Some barbarians over here that we're going to kill with our levy. Smokehouse wouldn't be too bad for you because you're about to get much bigger. Much bigger city, which is good. Let's see. Okie dokie. So we shouldn't have to worry about barbarian ships anymore. Give him naval tactics, gives him a bonus for water-based units. There's a logging camp here, yeah, smash that down. Move this way. Alright, now that swordsman would be our cavalry on the attack, so we're going to just pull back. I'm going to chop these jungles down, because they're providing lots of unhealthy, which we don't like. We can start building hemp plantations as well, which is good. We can make access of pretty much all our units now. Well, not our units, our resources. We can get access to all of them. Right, this army's just going to wait there. I think we should be able to take both their cities. Should be able to. Axumite horseman was killed. Oh dear. Keep smashing their walls down. Let's road up those gems. Get those pearls back online. Have this ship come back over here as a sentry. I'm about to research compass. Apparently we've fixed our cache problem, which is nice. Commerce code. Now we don't want commerce code, we want city rights. That's what we want. We want rudder. We want city rights as well. They're both incredibly powerful. Very powerful things that we want. They're like our next line for... They're my two favourite economy civics. Is free commoners and merchant princes. I think they're incredibly powerful for the era that you get them, and you should definitely focus on trying to get them. We do need more trade route yield. I'll put you back on great people. Oh, we're getting a spy as well. Okay. And I think if we're focusing on great people, we do need more money. Let's build a tax office, because that gives us 25% more commerce, which will give us 5 gold, which is quite a lot. You could do with a forge. Forges are great. That city's basically lost all of its defences, so let's. Our odds are not that good, though. We could soften them up with the rams. You can actually use the rams to attack the city, but they give extra siege attack, so it's not a great idea. 25% chance to retreat. They don't have that great chance of dealing any damage. How about you? Even worse chance. Oh, a levy. I've got an alright chance of doing damage. The swordsman, again, okay chance. Probably just chuck the levy in there first. I mean, they've got 3 bowmen, and most of them have got city defense, so it might be worth just taking Yeongseong first. Maybe I should go for Sangju. Let's go see what Sangju's looking like, and see if we can get rid of them instead. Get rid of them. This barb horseman's going to be a problem, I can tell. Okay, so we're getting courthouses. Yeah, I'll build a potter's workshop because there's some more money. Anything to make us some money right now. Literally anything. Now the Mujahideen probably have an incredibly good chance of actually doing damage to this city and its defenders. So, but I want to make sure that they don't have any actual fortification, because that would just make it that much harder. And the bowman could attack. Yeah, go on. Just give them city defender. That's what they'll be doing. Alright, so we're getting our farms. Apparently they want us to build slave farms, which is curious since they'd actually provide less food. So we're going to go build this plantation now. Okay. Don't want you to build farms up there. There's really no point, or no need, I should say. I guess you can go hook up this hemp, because it will give us some more resources to trade. I don't think you need a jeweler, to be honest. Harbour gives you more trade routes, so we'll grab one of This city hasn't got a hill, which will make it easier to attack, and it's only got 2 defenders. So we can take that city out for certain. Okay. Very well, carry on. Yeah, let's just take it out. Burn that to the ground. We got a great artist, which we may be able to use. Bit of caravan house. Okay, yeah, we've got classical arts. We can now add extra bonuses. I think what we want to do is grab possibly the Ajanta Caves. They're not too bad. +1 culture for all theatres and courthouses is quite good because you tend to actually have courthouses and theatres in all your cities anyway. Let's give you cover 2 because that makes you amazing for attacking cities. And right, let's just see if we can capture their capital. We're just going to dump everyone at it. Yep. Dead. Okay, Korea, would you like peace? No, I think you would like peace. He doesn't want to make peace with Alyssa. Let's talk to the Carthaginians and see what they've got to say. Will you give me your cows again? Can't be done, apparently. Apparently their cows are worth too much. And these guys are in danger of being attacked by something. So let's just get them to go build a mine there, I suppose. Right, so, knock down some more Korean cities. Knock down some more. But there's always more where that came from. They've still got a small empire that on our continent that we're going to need to keep tabs on. We don't want them getting strong again and being a nuisance. But for now, I think that's pretty good. Because we've founded most of the religions in the game, which is literally by happenstance. We didn't attempt to, we just kind of did. It's very unlikely Carthage will actually found their own religion, which means that they're very likely to stay Hindu and thus stay quite a good ally. As long as Korea is on the continent, they will most likely just carry on attacking Korea, which is good. So we can just use them as a basically a pseudo vassal, I guess. The other thing is our economy is starting to stabilize. Not really. This just kind of happens. There's certain periods of the game where until you get the next tech for like the next economic techs, you're kind of behind on cash, so you can't really increase your tech level. On the plus side, we have so many scientists. We're still getting 53 tech a turn from our capital, so that's good, right? That's good. So end 1 turn. See what happens. Some barbarians. That's what happens. We can get a mine built there. We'll just sort our armies out. I'm going to put them here. Desert. So that's where their army is. So yeah, this African levy, I'll just give him cover as well. So all the Mujahideen have a special fighting style called attrition, which gives them first strikes, withdrawal chance, and bonus versus melee units. I tend to prefer that over upgrading them with anything else. We're going to take plus culture in all cities, in all theatres. Because you build theatres for culture, it makes sense to increase the amount of culture that they output. That's kind of how that makes sense to me. Right, okie dokie. That'll probably be the end of the episode there, since we've taken some more of the Koreans out. Next episode, probably build a couple more cities. I need to actually secure this side of the continent so that barbarians stop spawning. There's also quite a lot of good resources that I'd love to take hold of. In fact, let's just do that now. Let's plot some more cities out. Building one there seems pretty good. Yeah, that seems perfectly fine. I can build farms wherever I want now, which is handy. Another city there seems good, and then just another city there. I could build one down here actually, because there's enough fishing resources that makes it worth it. So I think that's probably all good. I might actually end up building a city over here as well. I know it's only marginal land, but it is along a main river, which means it will have some fairly decent trade values, and it's got a lot of food plots, so it could have a lot of cottages. It would only have 2 hills, so it would have fairly bad production, or like mediocre production, but it could make a lot of money from cottages. I could focus it on just commerce, and that would be fine. I could also city right there, which also isn't that bad because it's taking a few tiles from both of these cities that they're currently not using, and it would get access to horses and pearls, so it would have some production, could build some more farms, it would be fine. But I think for now we're going to focus on just colonizing this west coast of the continent, since we don't want more barbarians to keep spawning there all the time. And yeah, that's probably what we're doing. Anyway, it's been me, Chaff Commander Coffee. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.